guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I'm back with another video. So I wanted to share a quick video about the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energies. I've got the Soul's Journey and I've got the Goddess deck. So with the Soul's Journey deck, I wanted to take a look at where the masculines currently are when they're perceiving the feminines right now. So we've got the Denial card. So it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So many of your masculines who are silent at this time, this is the Divine Masculines that I feel that this message is for. The universe is asking you to replace the fears of reaching out and connecting and deepening your bond with your feminine with new awareness about what this does to you at the heart level. It makes you feel more open, more safe to love, and it does put you in a very relaxing frame of mind. So the universe is really asking you to pay attention to the feelings that you genuinely feel when you think about your Divine Feminine masculines. And if you feel any sort of denial about this love for her, go deeper and ask yourself, what happens if the love was not there? The heart then feels very closed. A lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety. A lot of negative thoughts can easily penetrate the mind field when we're in a lower state of vibration, feeling emotions such as denial that's linked to fear. So try to become aware of these emotions that you're feeling and pay attention to how it makes the body feel, and the body will act as your compass. If you feel physically ill at the thought of some of the things that are in the mind and how they make you feel, then these are thoughts that we need to transform and heal and confront. And I feel as though these are strong messages that are really going to come to the surface the more you deny what it is you're feeling towards the connection with your feminine. It is safe to love and it is safe to trust. I really feel like just getting one more here for the masculines. Oh, that's beautiful. Courage. Okay, so for courage, it says that I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So again, that fear message is coming up. So for many of you feminines, if you have not experienced communications from your masculines or they seem silent at this time, they're really working on gaining that courage and that strength to come forward. And that all comes from being more aware of the connection and how it makes them feel. And when I say how it makes them feel, I mean them and them alone. So there are many of you, your masculines, who are married, who are single, but maybe their families or friends might have opinions about their love for the feminine, depending on what circumstances you both are facing. They're really having to choose themselves in these situations and have the courage to do so, because what they're facing now at this time is the unhappiness that they feel in letting other people call the shots in their life. They're waking up to this awareness. And in turn, it's making them more courageous towards the things that they enjoy and really feel a lot of comfort in, and that is the Divine Feminine. I'll move over to the Goddess deck here, and I'll just get a sense of where the feminine is. So it says focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So this does have a lot to do with the feminine energies being very focused on creating a solid foundation for themselves. And this awareness is coming from the fact that they are intuitively aware that the masculines have to do this work on their own. They have to overcome denial and courage before they can enter into any kind of spiritual bond with anyone. They're aligning with who they are. They're aligning with their truth, themselves, their integrity, their honesty, the idea that they can love and that doesn't need to be criticized in any way or make them look weak. Many of your masculines are, I just get the image of fighting very, very hard to be the center of your target. I see her facing that arrow. He wants it aimed right at him, feminine. He wants to know that you're focused on him. And I feel as though he will get those answers once he does have the courage and overcome the denial to come forward and communicate, because the feminines are never in a space where they want to cause the masculine pain, which is at times surprising. I get Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I feel as though the feminines realize that they've been designed in this way to be very loving, compassionate, and forgiving. And it's only when they move out of alignment with those natural energies within them that they feel pain, fear, and confusion on the twin flame journey. It's because we're acting out of alignment with who we are. We're letting hyper masculinity and toxic masculinity seep into our consciousness when we treat our masculines with negative attitudes towards their negative attitudes. It's like two wrongs don't make a right kind of concept. When they hurt us, it's because they are hurt. So when we hurt them back, it's almost like that effect where they close up, and that's why the delays happen, or the communication breaks apart and they ghost or are silent for days. Pay attention to the kind of communication that you both are having when you're in conflict, because you'll notice that when they separate, in cases of the feminines sort of freaking out or blowing up on them, you're triggering a lot of the pain that they felt as children, as young boys, with another feminine energy, whether it be that mother or, you know, maybe that schoolyard bully that happened to be a girl that they might have really liked who wasn't very nice to them. And then these patterns end up continuing on into high school, and when they, you know, become young men, and then when they become adults, and the cycle continues because there's no more of that compassionate energy that's coming towards them that they just expect to receive when they're born into this world, right? As babies expect to be nurtured and coddled and kept warm and told that they're loved. So the older we get doesn't mean that these needs diminish. We still need to be held and coddled and told that we're loved. So I feel for many of the masculines, they have been triggered by the feminine, but it's only because they had to heal a lot of this pain that was coming up within them, and understand that it wasn't the feminine who was causing this pain. It was a lot of the memories and attachments that they had to those memories that was causing pain. It's okay to feel and experience our past through memories, but we can't stay there. The feminine is now carrying this wisdom within her, this compassion, this love, this empathy for him. And many of you have faced that. Your masculines, you will go through these explosions of emotions and then come back together with this intense love and compassion and understanding for each other. And many feminines have felt shorthanded when it came to this side of things, but I feel now in 2020, you're starting to wake up to the fact that you are beautiful, compassionate, emotional creatures, and there is no harm or shame in loving another wholeheartedly and unconditionally. Like I've mentioned in my community post, there is great strength and courage in loving another despite their flaws. All right, well, I hope this message finds you all well, and that it does help interpret where the energies are at this time for this wave of twins that I'm channeling for. I hope to speak to you all again in the next video.